Hello to all. As you might have already seen on the title of this video, today I would like to talk to you about a very simple meditation approach. I wouldn't want to use the word technique or system or anything that sounds difficult, because the main reason of this exercise, the main goal of this exercise, is not to be perfect in what you are doing. It's all about doing the even the word exercise I don't like, because it seems like you want to do something which should be consistent. If it's consistent, it's better. However, many people these days don't find the time for meditation or are in difficult situations. Sometimes when you are in serene situations or not difficult situations or in happy situations, it's easy to say, I can find time to do meditation. Honestly, because of my diabetes, it's something I would like to talk about in the future: diabetes and meditation and presence. But for me, it's very difficult, and that's okay. I'm not saying I cannot get there, or I did some meditation in the past, but not long. But the most important is that you start seeing some benefit from this very short meditation approach. Again, you don't need to be consistent. It's not like when you are building a house and then you stopped for 2 months and you have to start kind of from scratch because the elements have rotten away some things. No, it's not like that. This is an approach that is beautiful in itself, and if you stopped for months, years, and you start it again, it's very nice. The process itself, not the process, I will be doing it with you. At the moment I'm in portrait format, as you can see, because I forgot, actually I didn't plan to record this video now, but I will do the video with me doing this simple meditation approach in landscape format. There is no preparation for it. I can do it just now. I don't want to do it because I don't have the stand or some place where I can think of placing the phone to watch me do it, but also because I wanted to make it as much as possible just the meditation, let's call it little process. So you can use it every time you do it. Actually, I wouldn't like the word every time, although I will get more views from that, but that's not the goal here. The goal is to spread presence and joy of life, etc., etc. So actually, if you take the approach of listening to someone every time, I think it wouldn't be the best way to explore it. The best way to explore it is to make it fit for your own, because where you are now is not the same place I am at the moment now. Where I'm going to be tomorrow is different from here. So the best is to make the approach fit for yourself. In fact, that's why I don't like to call it a system or any other kind of way that makes it like you have to stick to a system. Basically, as I said, I'm not going to do it now. I will do it in the next video. However, if possible, if you like to see this approach today, I will be talking more about how to do it, and the next video will be actually doing it. And then after that, I will do another video, so in total 3 videos, about the benefits. I wouldn't like to speak about the benefits today. There are many benefits, but if I tell you the benefits, I will be telling it to you from my point of view, and the benefits that brings to you might be different than mine. And also, if I tell you the benefits now, you are expecting something, so your mind is like already programmed to expect that result. However, if you do it and you experience it yourself and you start noticing certain things in your life, because by the way, this affects your life, might affect your life in a positive way entirely. I think that will be a more intuitive approach, which you will more evolve for yourself. You will learn and you will be able to teach some techniques also. Anyway, let's talk a little bit about the process. Basically, there's no need to be sitting down. Obviously, there are ways which is better. Ideally, you would be sitting down, back straight and your head straight. It's like you are being hanged from the middle of your head, so your spine is straight, and your legs will be at a 90-degree angle to your body. Also, the lower part of your leg, but this is not important. Sometimes I do it standing up. Don't try to find the perfect place, the perfect position, and again, eventually you'll find the perfect position by yourself. So basically, just you can do it whatever time. I prefer to do it like this time when the day is kind of sleeping, because it's a time of calm. But you can do it anytime. You can do it if, for example, you are stressed at work. You can do it where there is a lot of noise. It's not necessarily there have to be quiet or nature like I am here. Actually, sometimes you will see more benefit when you do it. There is a lot of benefit from doing it in nature, like here. But you're not going to have access to nature always. If you do it in noisy areas, you actually sometimes see the result better. But I won't talk about the results. You find out by yourself. What I would like from you, before I continue speaking about the process, I'm going to ask a little bit of your input. To gauge kind of what people would like to hear me talk about, and to test the water, kind of, if I can say it that way, to get a feel of what you would like. Let me know in the comments if you would like to know more about how to do it and seeing me doing it. I'm not going to set my aims high. If I see that 3 people wrote comments, yes please, just yes please, or whatever you like to talk to say, and I get 3 subscribers, I can see that there are people actually wanting it, and I will do the next video. Okay, let's continue a little bit about the approach itself, right? So you can be anywhere, standing up. If I make 3 minutes, 5 minutes, you can elongate it as much as you like. In fact, you might find out that in the future you want to make it longer. But if not, it's not very important. So you can do it even between tasks. In fact, there is another approach which I call pause, which is very, very simple, but we'll talk about that in the future, in another video. So you will be able to kind of build a line or a border kind of between the task you have been doing before and the one after. For example, when you want to shift from work to housework, or from housework to enjoying yourself, or from housework to reading. It could be any kind of task. You will be able to split the tasks kind of, and you will feel more into what you are doing, because many times we carry all what happened during that day with us until bed, maybe even while sleeping, dreaming about it, etc., etc. Sleeping is another task, so maybe even before sleep. But anyway, do it whenever you feel comfortable. Don't do a system around it. Just do it when you feel. For example, I find the urge to do it when I go for a walk and I hear some water. Okay. And sometimes I get the urge after I was very stressed or got angry at something or someone or whatever. That's just a little bit about how you should approach it. Okay. In the meantime, if you have any questions, let me know also in the comments, and I look very forward and I'm excited to show you this very simple meditation. I don't even like to call it meditation, because meditation sounds a bit heavy for a starter. Meditation approach, anyway, let's call it that, and then you will be able to you will go through the senses, the 5 senses, which are feeling, smelling, tasting, looking, and hearing. We will go through them in that process. If again, during the process, when you do it yourself, if you skip one of them, feel free. There's no one telling you what you should and shouldn't do, and you still get benefits from that. And you will evolve that little practice, let's call it that way, for your own self, right? I'm going to stop this video here. It was very nice talking to you, a little bit from where I'm sitting at the moment. Very nice areas, gurgling water behind me. Anyway, ciao. I'll see you in the next video.